Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syed Muhammad Aizal Wafa bin Al-Saikara Wafa, and today, me and my partner are going to talk about the Industrial Training 1 FPA210 at Plantation Management Unit in UiTM Pahang that we have done for 6 weeks from 23rd August to 3 October. These slides are prepared by me, Syed Muhammad Aizal Wafa bin Al-Saikara Wafa, and my partner, Afnan Adil bin Omar. So, without furthermore, let's start our presentation. Contents. So, this is the contents of our slide. First, we're going to kick off with introduction. Follow up with that, we're going to have company and organizational background. After that, we're going to have summary of the task. And then we're going to have work experience, follow up with conclusion, references, and we're going to end it with appendix. So, for introduction, what is industrial training? Industrial training is a place where students receive training that they've been supervised by certain people to gain knowledge and to improve skills. What is the objective of the industrial training? The objective of industrial training is so that the students get to know how to practice the theories they learn in class. Secondly, the students gain experience in agricultural works. What is the objective of final report? The objective of the final report is the students get to learn on how to write a report. After that, students also can summarize their activities into one report. So, this is the company and organization background. I'm going to read it for you. The Estate Management Unit, or also known as UPL, of UiTM Pahang was established in April 1988 at the Kuantan campus for the purpose of supporting the Diploma in Estate Management, also known as DPIM course. The Farm Management Unit is responsible for providing places for practical training and research sites for DPIM lecturers and students. UiTM Pahang has been allocated 1,000 acres of land in Mukim Cenor, Maran District in Bandar Jengke. So, in October 1991, the planting industry management started its operation. A total of 500 acres of land has been allocated to development of plantation activities. And at the right side, we can see the map of the farm in UiTM Jengke Pahang. In the picture, we can see the organization chart. And now we proceed to summary of the task. In 6 weeks there, we have spent at 6 different places. Firstly, we spent 1 week in Microsis, and then we spent another week at Pineapple Farm, and then at the third week, we spent a week in oil palm plantation, follow up with fruit farm, nursery, and we end it with livestock farm. In my agrosis, we do so much activities such as land clearing, weeding, harvesting, and planting. And in pineapple farm, we do harvesting, grading, weighing, and weeding. In oil palm plantation, we do land clearing, weeding, harvesting, and pruning. And in fruit farm, there's not so much activities that we only just do pruning, planting, and weeding in 1 week there. And for nursery, we do many more such as planting, preparing medium, preparing planting bed, and cutting. And finally, in livestock farm, we do feeding, weighing, planting, and also manuring. So for the work experience, I'm going to explain to you from week 1 to week 3. In my agrosis, we do harvesting, and what we do there is we prepare a bucket to harvest the cucumber. And also the cucumber that we are harvested, we do it manually using only our hand. And then when we already collect all the cucumber, we're going to put it inside a wheelbarrow, and then we're going to weigh the cucumber and record it in a notebook so that we don't forget. After that, in pineapple farm, we collect all the pineapple that has been cut, and then we put the pineapple on a weighing scale one at a time. We write it, weigh and grade it, and then we sort the pineapple according to the respective grade in the basket. So, one fun fact for you, there's 4 grades of pineapple. There's grade D, grade C, grade B, and grade A. And then in oil palm plantation, what we do is we pruning, and the step for pruning is we search for palm trees that are too messy or its fronds reach the ground. And then when we see it, the frond that are stated above will be cut by a chisel or machete. The way we cut it depends on the frond itself. If the frond are too thick, we're gonna use a machete, and if the frond are too low, we're gonna use a chisel because it is easier. And then the length of the front left must be around 20 cm, nothing more, nothing less. And after that, we're going to repeat all the process until all the oil palm plants are tidy. So that's all from me. Saya Muhammad Aizat Wafa bin Al-Said Khairul Al-Wafa, and I'm gonna lend you guys to my friend hand, Afnan Abdi bin Omar. So Afnan, do your work.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for my partner Sheikh Muhammad Aizat Wafa. So next for my part, I will present the work experience at fruit farm, nursery and livestock. So there are a lot work experience that I got during week 4 in fruit farm that conducted by Encik Eddie, such as planting, pruning and weeding. But I just explain about planting lemon tree and pruning pomelo tree. For planting, the tool and equipment that we need is hoe, machete, glove and boot for the safety. The step in planting lemon tree is firstly we need to carry the lemon tree from small nursery by using wheelbarrow. At that time my group members and I need to plant 26 lemon tree. After that we need to find the hole that already been dug there. The hole has been dug by group before us. Then we rip out the poly bag of the lemon tree using machete or just using hand. Then we need to dug again the hole to make sure it fit for lemon tree. Next we put it into the hole, then put soil around the lemon tree until the hole close and make sure it fully cover the lemon tree's root. Lastly, we need to remove all the weeds, grass and rock around the lemon tree. Next, the step in pruning pomelo is first we need to find the damaged or rotten branch and cut it. Also, we need to cut the overlapping and unwanted branch. From these two activity, we got a lot of new knowledge, such as the triangle position of planting lemon tree. Lemon tree also need to plant near water source to make sure the plants grow well. Lemon tree rich in vitamin C and contains smaller amount of vitamin B. Other than lemon tree, I also have a chance to pruning the pomelo tree and rambutan tree. For the pomelo tree, I did some research and found that dry pomelo contain more sugar and calories than raw pomelo. For rambutan tree, there are three type rambutan in UiTM Jengkel. The first one is R191, also known as budak sekolah. The fruit color of budak sekolah is red. Next, R3, also known as gula batu. The color is also red. And the last one is R156, also known as gading. The color of gading is yellow. Next, for week 5 is nursery. The supervisor of nursery is Encik Shafiq. In nursery, we also do a lot work and activity there, such as make mid soil, plant cactus tree in big pot, plant banana tree, paint the herbs park wall, cut bamboo, and explorers. In this week, I like to explain two activity. The first one is cutting bamboo. So the tool and equipment that needed is chainsaw, and for the safety we need to wear glove, boot and glasses. The step in cutting bamboo is the first one is search for a bamboo tree. Next, identify how long to cut the bamboo, then use the chainsaw to cut it, but we need to be in right position of cutting it, and then repeat the process with other bamboo. For the second activity that I like to explain is explorers. This is the best part in nursery when we need to find different type of plant, different type of plant. Then we need to do some research about the local name, scientific name and the uses of the plant. So from that we gain some new information and knowledge. Okay, and the last place of the industry training is livestock farm. that conducted by Encik Hamzah. In this place, we learn how to take care of cows. There are many activities, but I like to explain two activities, which are preparing cows food and manuring. Actually, there are 65 cows in UiTM Jengke, and there are two breeds, which are Brahman and KK, also known as Kedah Kelantan. So the step in preparing cow's food is, firstly we need to carry out 17 bags of food pellet from the storage, then scoop food pellet into bucket by using shovel. Next, add enough water into the bucket and we can mix them or not for the option. Next, manuring. The tool and equipment that needed is shovel, wheelbarrow and sack that fully with the cow manure. So the step in manuring is, firstly we need to carry the sack by using wheelbarrow, then spread equally the cow's manure around the planted napier using shovel, and lastly make sure all the manure are spread in form of tiny piece. There are no cost of cow's manure because we got it free from the cow's barn. Okay, next conclusion. For the conclusion, the industry training program taught us a lot of work experience and knowledge from first day to the last day. Supervisor introduced us to a variety of new tools, equipment and material that we had never seen before. My partner Sheikh Muhammad Aizat Wafa and I are very happy to inform that the goals of industry training were met. Even if we only have a small amount of knowledge, we still gain wisdom from it. Every setback faced during industry training act as motivation to improve our workplace performance. In my opinion, this industry training should continue internally. So, this is reference that we refer. Next, appendix. This 6 picture is from 6 different locations during industry training. So, that's all from us. Thank you.